All right, let's say we need to multiply, this should say divide. We're going to divide these square roots and simplify. So we got to simplify this. Well, first of all, the square root over the square root, we can think of that as one big square root, 3x cubed, y to the 7, over 12x to the 5, y to the 2. All right. Now let's simplify this part by part. The numbers. 3 goes into 3 once. 3 goes into 12 4 times. So that reduces to 1 over 4. Now let's look at the x's. When we have a fraction, we subtract the exponents. X to the 3 minus 5 is x to the negative 2. Similarly, look at the y's. Subtract 7 minus 2 gives us 5. Well, let's rewrite this negative exponent as 1 over. So this is the square root of 1 over 4 times 1 over x to the positive 2 times y to the 5. I'm going to think of that as y to the 5 over 1. So before I simplify this, let's just multiply this out and write it as the square root of 1 fraction. So when we multiply the top, we get y to the 5. And when we multiply the bottom, we get 4x squared. Well, remember, when you take the square root, you want the exponent to be even. This is already even. 4 is a perfect square root. This is odd, so just factor out 1y. Write this as y to the 4 times y over 4x squared. Now, like we had at the beginning, the square root of this whole thing, we could take the square root of the top and the square root of the bottom. So what is the square root of y to the 4? Well, remember, we divide. When we take the square root of terms with exponents, we divide the exponent by 2. 4 divided by 2 gives me y to the 2. I'm just going to cross that out because I've took the square root. It's not canceling. We're left with the square root of y. And what about a bottom? The square root of 4 is 2. Divide the exponent by 2. 2 divided by 2 gives me x to the 1. And that is our answer. That is the simplified form of this right here.